Morning, it's Playhouse 194, 702 in the morning. 194 Studios, driven by Matt's Automotive Service Center as we slide into VentsDay Vents. The idea is there's probably something that's aggravating you. It's Monday, to get up, go to work or school or whatever the case is, and maybe you're a little bit crampy. Well, whatever that thing is that is bothering you, just unload it at 237 hits, text 35270. And the theory is then it'll be easier for you to get through your day because you've let out the rage. Jamie, you got yourself a vent today.
Yeah, okay, so I want to vent, and I know that I haven't been living in an apartment for very long now, but if you're going to fight inside. Why do we have to do it outside? Yesterday, it was like flurrying, there was rain, it was cold. Go inside and fight. You don't need to do it outside. It's cold out there. Even just do it inside the building if you don't want to go into your apartment. I don't know what it is. But I just hate when people are fighting outside and they're so loud about it.
So it's kind of driving you a level of crazy. It seems that you had to listen to some people bickering.
Do you ever look out the window to see who it is?
Yeah, it's the same couple.
That's what I was going to ask.
Time.
Is it the same people?
All the time.
Maybe you should go join the fight. Say, why can't you guys take this inside?
Yeah, I don't really want to do that. But
Do they look like they could fight you?
yeah.
Oh. Then put
So
a
I
sign
probably
in the
don't.
window.
I don't
Maybe
know
that'll
why.
be more passive-aggressive, a little sign.
But I do imagine that if somebody was going to burst through the apartment, whether it's you or somebody else, and start yelling at them about fighting outside, this person has a rolling pin in one hand and is probably wearing a robe and has curlers in. Is that kind of how you imagine that person?
Yeah.
It just seems like a good visual for me. Do you get you a VentsDay Vent, Amy K?
If you are going to borrow someone else's car, I think just like be a good person and don't change anything in the vehicle. Over the weekend, Pizza Man was driving my vehicle around. And you know what he did? My lights are usually just always on. He switched them. I don't know why. Turned my lights off. We were driving around during the day. He didn't want the lights on. Who knows? So I'm driving to work this morning.
Can't
you guys,
see.
I didn't have
boy.
my lights on.
Did you get pulled over at all?
No, I finally realized it. I thought, whoa, it's kind of dark in front of me. And so I switched them, and I said, my lights aren't even on.
So he was monkeying with everything. I suppose your seat was probably all goofy and God knows what else.
It was pushed back, so I fixed my seat this morning. But when I turned my car on, it looked like maybe little small lights came on or something because I thought I could see. But then once I got on the I made it kind of far, you guys, without lights on.
Well, at least you got good night vision at least.
That's true.
Yeah, you'll check it next time, I'm sure.
Well, I'm going to keep it. I just switched it to auto now. So hopefully when he gets in and it's sunny
Should
out,
be good.
he doesn't change the lights.
Then it should be good. Your VentsDay Vents at 237 hits, text 35270, tweet, snap at 194 Playhouse, and we'd love to hear your vent this morning. Hello.
What the hell's with like all of these fancy, weird, desserty cocktails, like a cinnamon roll, Cosmotini or a pumpkin spice Manhattan. Like I really don't get the point of all these like $9 cocktails that taste like dessert. Like if you want dessert, why don't you just get dessert?
And I do kind of hear where you're going. I will say this, the very first thing you were trying to say, I maybe not going to quote you right, but something like cinnamon roll cosmetini, you probably just made it up. That sounds delicious to me. So I get what you're saying, but at the same point, I'm like, can I get me a cinnamon roll cosmetini?
I love those dessert
That
drinks.
sounds pretty good, really, when you think about it.
You get dessert and booze at the same time. Win-win.
It's a win for everybody. Have you seen some text at VentsDay Vents?
Yeah, somebody said, my cousin is getting married this summer, and I'm helping out her a lot with it. I assumed I would probably be a bridesmaid because we're very close. And again, I'm like the only person helping her with the wedding. Well, she invited all her bridesmaids yesterday, and I was not one of them. Not only am I very hurt about it, but I'm actually really surprised that she decided not to have me as part of her wedding. Somebody else said, I want to vent about school and kids. I cannot handle helping my kids with their homework. I don't know what it is. I know that they need to learn things, but I feel so dumb sometimes when I have no idea what they're even learning. I can't even help my son with his homework.
Yeah, VentsDay Vents, 237 hits, text 35270. What do you got for us today? Hello.
Well, I work at a supermarket, and I really don't like it whenever a customer picks up something that's cold or even room temperature or even in the box, whatever it is. They pick it up and then they leave it in a place where it doesn't belong. So imagine like someone picking up a steak and leaving it in the cereal section and it stays there for hours at a time. How would you feel about that if you're buying a steak that's at room temperature? I mean, whenever I see it, I make sure to fix it as soon as possible, or I do tell the customer to put it back where they found it, but still, I can't catch all of them.
It is always impressive when you're walking around like the grocery store and you see like the random like thing of milk or something by the dog food, and like, obviously you know this is going to have to get thrown away now. You couldn't just walk it back over there if you don't want it all of a sudden.
It is. Like, the one thing that drives me nuts, and this happened to me last week, is I had went to Target to pick something up. It said that they had it in store. They had 2 left. We found one, couldn't find the other one anywhere. We looked around the store until we found it, and that's exactly what happened.
Someone moved it?
Yeah.
And it was just in some weird spot where you're like, why is this here?
Yeah, I was very upset about it, because it was a basket, but it was in, like, the sodas.
Oh, but you found your basket?
Yeah.
Here, I thought you were looking for something important, and it was like a house decor basket.
Yeah, it's just a little basket.
Yeah, I gotta get that basket. I get that basket. Your VentsDay Vents, 237, it's text 35270, just something that you want to gripe about. You also tweet, snap at Y94 Playhouse. About 7:10 in the morning, Gabby and Charlie, I hope Y94 Playhouse.